Hey, this is Jack from Alphacharts with a stocks to watch video for July 14th, 2024. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. Now, I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. You can also find me on X at Alphacharts365. Where I'm posting things all the time, mostly markets related. Um, I do also have a subscriber group. Listen, there's no, without going into a ton of details, it has all the benefits of an expensive product, but it's only $10 a month. Um, if you're new to trading, if you work full time, if you just need, want some confirmation on what you're seeing, or maybe a different point of view, right? I think it's something you're worth trying. It's worth your money for $10 a month, right? It also, it's also month to month. So let's say you try it, you don't like it, you can cancel anytime, no big deal. So I think the biggest risk is not trying it. So go ahead and click on Alpha Charts 365, that subscribe button, and see if you like it. All right, so getting into the markets, we're gonna look at just the SPY right here, and you see we're in an uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, a little volatility coming in right at the end this week, but overall, again, nothing all that dangerous happening yet in the markets. I have 10 names for you today, like I always do, and let's get into them. First one is Palantir. Now we've talked about some of these names before, and if they're working, like they're working. By the way, me and subscribers have been in this since about 610. Um, and yeah, it worked very, very well. And now I think it's giving us another potential buy spot. Um, right here, you see both notes. I don't care at this point, right? But maybe this is a big inverse head and shoulders, and maybe it's just a new spot buy spot, right? So yeah, I think if we could, if it starts to keep moving higher, I think it gets up to this $39 to $40 area. Why not, right? Looks really good. Next up is going to be new holdings. Again, breaking out to all-time highs. As we zoom in, right? We've talked about this one in the past. It retested, everything held up really, really well, and then it went much higher, right? If you're in it, great. Just keep trailing your stop. If you're not in it, look for that consolidation. But new holdings looks really good. ARM is an interesting one. Breaking out to all-time highs. It kind of came back just a little bit, but I think this gives us the kind of the setup. And if it gets above 188 again, even though if we say 190-ish, somewhere around there, I think we could be long the name. And if it's underneath 190-ish, I don't think we should be long the name. It's that easy, right? Trading's easy. Here's Toast. This shook me out this week. Actually, I was in this name within this consolidation. Shook me out here, but then look how it came right back. So it's got to be back on our radar again. And I still think this, maybe 26 or 2650-ish area. I mean, that's got to be the, maybe 2635 or 40, somewhere around there. That looks interesting. I think there's a significant low right there. It's got to hold that. And if we can see maybe, a series of higher highs and higher lows, which we don't have any higher highs yet, that'd be very constructive. That's Toast. Reddit. Here's Reddit from the IPO. And you can see that this, actually, I'm going to just reuse this because I think this is significant. It's trying to complete its IPO base. We'll just go a little bit bigger and we'll do this. That's about right. All right. So it's trying to complete its IPO base. If it can break above, we'll call it $77. I think that we could be long Reddit easily. And use that $77 as a stop. Below $77, no reason to be long Reddit. Next up, Zeta. Let's go to the weekly chart on this one. It's what I've been in the past, back over here, 512, right? So we were buying it back in here, right? Back in here as it was breaking out, then just kind of consolidated, right? This is the weekly chart. Going into zooming in, and it's kind of just basing in here, I think above 18, call it 1860-ish or so. I think we could be along the same again, so it needs a little bit more time, but overall it's setting up very nicely. APP, this is what I've been waiting on for a while. I tried it one time. Um, it kind of didn't really work out. I think I was trying on this breakout. It came right back in. It looks like it's trying to set up again. We'll keep watching it and see. So it's APP, PRCT. This one, I mean, if you go here, yeah, I mean, I think I'd like to see a little pullback in this one, let the moving averages catch up, and then the breakout, right? And then you could decide how you want to get into it from there. This would also give it a nice little inverse head and shoulders pattern. So maybe we can, make this a little bit bigger, right? There you go. And we're looking for, something on that side. Not quite there yet. We'll see. Pull back into the moving averages, kind of a shallow right shoulder. That'd be really nice, right? That's PRCT. Next up is VAL. This is an oil and gas name. Um, we can see that it's got this perfect little spot right there, right? We'll call it between 78 and 79, somewhere around there. If pricing it above 78 or 79, you have the series of higher lows right over here. I like that. And then you have, this $79 area, right? 78, $79. That's not bad at all. If it gets over that, I like this one quite a bit. And the last one, it'll be Seadrill, SDRL, another oil and gas type name. And you can see how it's consolidating right there. And yeah, I mean, if it continues higher, above 50, we'll call it 54, 53, 50, $54. Maybe we'll call it 53.75. Above 53.75, I think we could be along this name. Below it, I think it'll need some more time. Nice basey pattern showing up here. And maybe it comes back one more time, right? Again, maybe it needs just a little pullback, make a higher low again. Low, higher low, maybe one more higher low, and then it could go, right? So that's what we're looking at right there. 10 names. I think many of them are very actionable. Good luck if you are going to take any of them. If you haven't done so, check out Alphacharts 365. Click on subscribe. I think you'll be very happy with it. I hope you all have a good week. Take care.